Welcome to zip code 11385, located in the bustling city of New York. In this brief exploration, we will delve into the various aspects that shape this distinct zip code, including its geography, demographics, social fabric, economic status, and other defining features. Join us as we uncover the unique characteristics of this vibrant area and gain a deeper understanding of its place within the larger city. Zip code 11385 is a densely populated area in New York, with a population of 109,000 people living in just 4 square miles, resulting in a high population density of 29,519 people per square mile. Zip code 11385 is home to multiple historic cemeteries, including Mount Olivet Cemetery and All Faiths Cemetery, which are the final resting places of notable figures such as composer Leonard Bernstein and baseball player Jackie Robinson. The neighborhood of Ridgewood, located within zip code 11385, was once a popular filming location for many silent movies in the early 20th century. In the 1970s, a building in zip code 11385 known as the Hippodrome housed some of New York City's most famous punk rock clubs, including CBGB and Max's Kansas City. Zip code 11385 in New York has a diverse racial composition, with the majority of residents identifying as white or Caucasian, making up 73,400 of the population. The Hispanic or Latino community is also prominent in this area, with a population of 50,800. The Asian population is smaller but still present, with 7,600 residents. This data showcases the cultural diversity within this zip code, offering a vibrant community experience for its residents. Zip code 11385, located in New York, has a diverse population with a variety of ancestries. The most populous ancestries in this zip code include South American with 16,600 residents, making up 15.2% of the population, followed closely by Puerto Rican with 14,900 residents, accounting for 13.7% of the population. Ecuadorian is the third most populous ancestry with 12,300 residents, representing 11.3% of the population. Other notable ancestries in this area include Polish with 8,900 residents, 8.2%, and Dominican with 8,800 residents, 8%. This data showcases the cultural richness and diversity of zip code 11385. Zip code 11385 in New York City has a fairly balanced sex population composition, with 54,000 males and 55,100 females. The male-to-female ratio is slightly skewed towards females, with 98.1 males per 100 females. The most populous age groups for both sexes are in their late 20s and early 30s, with males aged 30 to 34 years, 5.2%, and females aged 25 to 29 years, 4.7%, making up the majority of the population. This suggests a relatively young and diverse community in this zip code, with a higher proportion of adults in their prime working and childbearing years. Overall, the fertility rate in the state of zip code 11385, New York is relatively low at 34 births per 1,000 women. The majority of births occur among women aged 20 to 34, with 616 births accounting for 61.1% of the total. The age group with the second highest number of births is 35 to 50, with 377 births making up 37.4% of the total. The youngest age group, 15 to 19 years, has the lowest number of births at 15, representing only 1.5% of the total. These data suggest that the population in this zip code tends to delay childbearing until their 20s and 30s, resulting in a lower overall fertility rate. In zip code 11385, New York, the highest rate of non-marital childbearing is seen in the 15 to 19-year-old age bracket, with a total of 15 births, all of which were to unmarried women. This equates to 100% of the births in this age group being non-marital. On the other hand, the lowest rate of non-marital childbearing is found in the 35 to 50-year-old age bracket, with a total of 377 births and only 45 of those, 11.9%, being to unmarried women. This indicates a clear trend of a decrease in non-marital childbearing as age increases in this zip code. In zip code 11385, New York, data on fertility suggests that individuals with a high school diploma have the highest rate of non-marital childbearing, with 44.7% of all births in this group being to unmarried women. This is closely followed by those with a college or associate's degree, with 31.4% of births in this category being to unmarried women. In contrast, those with less than a high school education and a bachelor's degree had the lowest rates of non-marital childbearing, with 0% and 6.7% of births respectively being to unmarried women. These findings suggest a link between higher education levels and lower rates of non-marital childbearing in this particular zip code. The income in zip code 11385, New York, is higher than the national average, with a per capita income of $33,902. This zip code is home to many middle to upper class families, as shown by the median household income of $77,350 and median family income of $79,710. This indicates a comfortable standard of living for residents in this area, with opportunities for higher education and job growth. However, it is also important to consider the cost of living in this area, which may impact how far this income can stretch. In zip code 11385, residents have a median earnings of $42,173, which is slightly lower than the male median earnings of $44,255. This suggests that there is some income inequality within the area, with males generally earning more than females. However, the income gap in zip code 11385 is relatively small at 11.6%, indicating that efforts may be in place to reduce this gap and promote a more equitable distribution of earnings among men and women in this community. In zip code 11385, poverty affects a significant portion of the population, with a total of 12,002 individuals living below the poverty line, which accounts for 11% of the total population. While male poverty is slightly lower at 9.7%, the number of females living in poverty is higher at 12.3%. The data also shows that certain age groups are more vulnerable to poverty, with males under 5 years old having the highest poverty rate at 19.6% and females between the ages of 12 to 14 years following closely at 21.4%. This highlights the disproportionate impact poverty has on certain segments of the population in this New York zip code. In conclusion, we have explored the unique social, demographic, and economic characteristics of zip code 11385 in New York. With its diverse population and vibrant economy, this is a truly fascinating area to discover. Don't forget to visit ZipAtlas for more data on zip code 11385 and other locations in the United States. Happy exploring!